Hi everyone, and welcome back to a new vlog and to one of my favorites, and that is showing off my shoes collection. If you know me for some time now, and specifically for those who are new to my channel, I am a hoarder of bags and shoes, and every year I usually end up buying more than I want, and my shoe cupboard and my bag cupboard is pretty much like big enough to have my own store, is what my family and friends keep telling me. But jokes apart, I am very conscious about what I buy. I only buy things which I know I'm going to wear for a very long time. Yes, I have made some mistakes, but then I am becoming well more cautious in buying things going forward. Anyway, I am going to show you. I thought I've shown you most of these shoes before, but I felt like some of these needed a special mention as a different video. And I thought that I would have a huge pile of new shoes in my collection from the last year, but to my utter surprise, I have barely uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, ocho, 8 pairs of new shoes, which is amazing. On the contrary, my pile of most used shoes of the last year is much bigger. Anyway, so let's get on with it. All right, before we start, disclaimer, please ignore all funny noises that might be coming from my house because, again, people on the top floor are up to some fun things knocking around, so please ignore. So let's start with my first, and I would say my favorite pair of shoes of last year's purchases, and that is this fabulous pair of flat chappals from Shoetopia. Look at this, guys. Isn't this heavenly? And it is very comfortable. I bought this pair on an impulse. I'm not much of a flat shoes person because the arch of my foot is kind of big. So I usually need a little bit of a heel. But somehow, when I wear these, I'm not feeling much of that disbalance. Maybe because it does have a little bit of a heel. So yeah, this is a very cute pair of slippers, chappals, whatever it's called. Of course, I'll be linking all the online purchases down below in the description box. But look at how adorable these are. And yeah, I've got quite a few compliments on these already. So number one, I will try to remember what from where I have bought all of these shoes online because I really can't remember much. So anyway, I will go to another Shoetopia pair, and that I don't know how many Shoetopias I have now, but that was a brand that I got hooked to 2 or 3 years ago, and since then I bought quite a few of these. So the next one is a pair of loafers, white loafers. We'll see a lot of white in this collection, but yeah, because I ran out of white last year, I wear a lot of white shoes, so I need to get more. Anyway, so this is the Shoetopia loafers. I think I had seen similar pattern in some movie or some song, English song, and I just got hooked to this, and I have like worn it to death already. I think I have worn this on every flight journey so far since I bought it. Yeah, I got really miserable and bad blisters when I wore this to Jakarta. I don't know what happened. I was wearing socks, but still I got blisters. But otherwise, they are very comfortable. And yeah, I love them. I will be linking it down below. So number two. And now number three. Oh, the most adorable things for me. I think I'm a little confused in giving the ranking for number one between this one and the one that I showed you first. This is the most recent one for me. Again, flat pair of slippers, if you see. But these are gorgeous, guys. Look at this. Look at the lovely, like, brown shade. I don't know, this is coffee brown, I think, and the white, but the design is so classy. These are from DressBerry. Can't remember where I bought it from. It could be either Mintra or like a fashion or Tata Click, one of them. I'll be linking them down below. but I have worn them 5 times so far, and every single time I get so many compliments, and people ask me, "Where did you buy this from?" And I love it. So yeah, I'm a little confused between these two, who which one is like the first for me, but I think I'm still hooked on that one simply because of the glam look. This is more of like a routine wear slipper, but yeah, I love it. Okay, number four is another brand from which I have been buying shoes lately online, and that is ERIDANI. So the first shoes that I bought from ERIDANI was, I think, the animal print shoe, which will come next. This is the second purchase from ERIDANI. Well, I do love their patterns. I'm not saying no, but the colors are what attract me to this brand. They have such amazing color options in every sandals that they make. These sandals are not very like different, it's just a normal like sandal, but I love this detailing on it, which is rather than a plain strap, they went a little bit more classy with this lovely crisscross design. And I love the block heels, they are just the right height. I have worn this nearly like every month, twice or thrice. I wear it routinely also. I take it as a party sandal also. It's very versatile. I think this is the dress with which I wear this the most, because this dress is also very versatile. I wear this with boots, I wear this with sandals, shoes, all of that. And likewise, these sandals, love the very classy brown color of these sandals. And I have started wearing brown again after a very long time. In between, in the last 5 6 years, I was mostly wearing white or black, and very rarely gold and metallic colors. But since last year, I got again started on browns. So you'll see more browns in my collection going forward. So yeah, this is also an online purchase. I will be linking it down below. All right, now number five, which is also from Eridani, which is what I was talking about. So technically, they are not new shoes. They were bought last year, and I featured them in last year's shoe collection video as well. But I am shamefully telling you that I have not worn these at all. You can see the tag, the price tag is also there. It says 1800, but obviously I didn't buy it for 1800, it was cheaper. This is also from Eridani. I just fell in love with the snake print pattern. It is so classy. The beige and like dark, very dark chocolate brown. Um, and I don't know why. I don't tend to reach out for it at all, no matter what I wear. And I do have quite a few outfits with which it can go very well, but somehow I just don't feel like reaching out. And look at the heels, they are so adorable. They're nice, like, stilettos and pumps combination. Not very uncomfortable, also, because the height is good. And they have ankle straps, so very comfortable to like carry also. But unfortunately, haven't worn it at all. But yeah, I think I can make a new resolution for the year, since we are still in January, that I will make it a point to find ways to wear this one. In fact, I have an event coming up in the very next week, and I promise you, I will wear these in that event. So that's about it from my online shoe purchases for the last year. And I have three more pairs, and all three of them have been bought from some local store, either here or from Surat. So let's take a look at the first one. Ta-da! So these are the very classy, what was the name again? Court shoes. Like as girls, like young girls, we used to call these kind of shoes as court shoes. They are the goody two shoes, useful for wearing at school functions or school programs or office events. Very, very classy officey shoes, and heavenly comfortable, guys. I don't know, one thing I have noticed, whenever I buy anything from a local store, I don't know, I find it so comfortable versus, and I'm not worried about it's breaking off or anything. It's very durable. Like all the shoes I have bought from local stores have lasted me at least a year, despite of wearing it every day. And if I don't wear it every day, maybe alternate day, or well, rarely in a month, it lasts forever. I sometimes have to donate them. These are really good quality, even if they are not very popular brands, but honestly. So this is from a local brand called Ashwini Leather. The inside and the insole are all super soft. This is like cloth, and this is a soft sole, very nicely made. The only thing I am worried about is the grip. Even you see the sole, it has design on it. Can you see that? This is very new. I haven't worn it yet. You can see from the cleanliness of the sole. But look at the detailing on the sole. I wouldn't even want to wear it. It would get spoiled. But yeah, I'm going to start wearing it very soon. Uh, but let's see. The next one is another platform heel. I think I had one last year and I used it and it got, well, destroyed. And this is another one after 2 years. As you can see, more browns and beige in my collection. But look at the design. I mean, who can say no to this? They have gone to such minute detailing. You can see that, right? This design and these, I don't know what are they called, but and even the sole has a nice floral pattern on it. This is from brand called Fancy something, but they have a very like comfortable soft sole, and I do like this because when you're standing for long or walking a lot, a soft sole is very good. So yeah, this is another one from a local store. I think from the same one that I bought the black one. So yeah, these two I think must have cost me 450 to 500 each, which is fab. Okay, and the last one for the day, and let's call it a showstopper, are these beautiful pinky lilac-y sneakers, or what are they called? Yeah, sneakers. So I had a pink pair of shoes, jogging shoes that I had bought from Ginger, I think. For over 2 years I had used it, and the sole somehow gave up in the last year in December when I was walking. It just came off, and I felt like this is irreparable because it cracked into pieces. So I had to throw the shoes away, and then I needed something to jog. I don't have too many jogging shoes. I have the green ones, those pink ones, and this one. I do have campus pair of shoes, but I'm not able to jog very well in that. I'm able to just do some, standing exercises and all that. Anyways, I needed something with a like moldy sole like that, very flexy sole, and I found these in Surat in a local store. These are hardly 200 rupees. They are already soiled, as you can see. Uh, I have used it already a lot. So these are from a brand called TRY Super Soft, and it is the sole is fairly good. It has like a padding in it, and then this flexiness, so it's very good for jogging because it kind of helps your knee to your foot to bend nicely, and it's cost me 200, I think. Yeah, but I love the small detailing of the pattern, this bands and everything. The lilaciness of it's not like pink, it's lilac, so it kind of goes with most of the outfits. So love this one. 200 rupees, why not? All right, let's move on to the most used shoes in my collection. And for those of you who have been following me for some time now, I think it will be a no-brainer as to which are the most used shoes in my collection. So let's start. One, two, three. Ta-da! Yeah, so these are the boots that I use so frequently last year. Uh, for the reason that I had a lot of travel in flights last year, and somehow I find boots very comfortable for two reasons. Number one, they kind of give me a lot of cushioning while walking, and also my feet is nicely covered, so I don't feel very cold. The only problem that I face while wearing boots in the flights is because they make you remove these at security, even in domestic flights. So that's the only drawback. But yeah, this boots, these are also from Shoetopia and bought online, so I'll be linking them down below. But one of the most used boots. The next one is also a pair of boots, which I had bought from Zudio, I think from Surat. Um, these are actually one size down because I just felt that the sizing in Zudio is a little bit different than other brands. I felt the one longer than this one, I mean the larger than this one size was having a very like long nozzle area. This pointy area was too pointy. I mean this one is also long if you see longer than this, but when I wear it, it doesn't seem like that. But that one was designed in such a way I couldn't really managed to wear it properly. So I took a size down, and I have worn these also last year a lot, again, majorly on flight journeys. And they look very classy with all my airport outfits. The shoes have a very good grip here, horizontal grips, and the block heels also have a nice pattern to it, so very classy. Needless to say, this is a very smart look, and I get a lot of compliments when I wear these boots, so love this. All right, number three, and one of the super most used, sandals in my collection are these lovely stilettos from Code, and I love this pattern. It's so simple yet so elegant. I fell in love with this braided, uh, you know, straps of these sandals and the square front side. I never had any sandals with square front, and that's the reason why I think I ended up buying those flat ones also last year. I've become a new fan of these like square front side of the sandals. And yeah, you can see there is a lot of wear and tear on these sandals. Not something I would be proud of showing on camera, but just to indicate that it's used to death now. I'm gonna have to find a replacement of these. Just like I do remember the cord sandals that I had before these, the one that had pearls on it. I had tried to look a replacement for it but never found it. That those sandals were also heavily used. These are also similar ones. I love to use them, and they are so sturdy. They just and go with every kind of outfit. They go with saris, they go with dresses, jeans, shorts, anything. They look just so classy. So love it. Up next is another pair of white sandals which I have used to death last year. This is a pair from, oh well, sorry, something called as Naya. This is a local brand. I bought it from Surat because I told you that I had worn out my coat shoes, and I was just not finding a decent pair of strappy white sandals, the kind that those were. And I always want block heels because they are very comfortable. And luck by chance, we just stepped into a store. I was just looking at everything white in terms of sandals, and I saw these and I bought them. And again, this is from a local store, so the price is hardly 400, 500 rupees, not more. So it's a steal. I have worn it so many times over the last year. Just I wore it just day before yesterday when I had gone to another work trip. So yeah, another sandals that I've worn to death. Next, another pair of lovely white beachy sandals. I'm sorry, you'll see a lot of white in my collection as I already gave you a disclaimer before. And these are really like small pumps kind of sandals. So I already had a pair of these kind of sandals long time back, maybe 3 4 years ago. But they got worn out and I had to throw them away. And then fortunately, I got the same kind of pair. I don't know whether I bought this online or from a local store, but I have worn it so much. You can see the condition on the backside. Sorry to show all this to you, but just to give you a proof that I have used this so much, and you can see right how versatile they are. These are also the kind that will go with well skirts and dresses, even saris, jeans. It's very versatile pair. And I mean this was also I think 500 rupees. Very sturdy, no brand name, nothing, but very comfortable and classy. Next up is the lovely raffia loafers from Forever Glam. This is also a store purchase from some mall, I think. Oh my god, these shoes, guys. I don't remember a single um outstation journey in the last 6 months where I haven't carried these. They are so comfortable. I wear them for a loungewear shoes. I wear them as a walking shoes. I wear them as a, how to say it, well, official meeting shoes. They are so comfortable. I mean, for anywhere, any place where I have to walk a lot or I have to stand a lot, I have been resorting to these, despite of the fact that they are extremely flat. Somehow, I don't feel any discomfort in wearing them. They are, maybe because in the inside, the section is a little bit higher, so it's really comfortable for me. So yeah, another pair of shoes, most used in my collection last year. Next one, which is the star of the most used shoes in my collection, and they ought to be because they were bought for that purpose, are these lovely Carlton London Ballerinas. I had bought them online. I think I got it exchanged 3 times before I got the right size. So I mean, I was putting the right size, but every time I was getting a wrong size. Like the size is 39, and I kept getting a 38 or a 40. I don't know what they were doing. So, but I love these. I and you know what? It looks very nice right now, but I have washed it because this thing was so mucky. I didn't want to show it to you, so I had washed it yesterday, and hence they're looking spotless as if they are new. But they wash very easily. That is the other good thing about these shoes. Unlike all my other walking shoes with white soles, these wash so well every single time I wash them. And I don't wash them too frequently as well, but still. And the good part is this roundness of the front section, which gives me enough space to walk around. So yeah, love these ballerinas. This is one of my most favorite comfort footwear. And yeah, now these lovely lady shoes, as I like to call them, beautiful black, shiny black pumps with this cute, or you can say very delicate bow detail. These are not from any brand, these are bought from a store. I don't even remember when. I think these must be nothing less than 6 years old, and the most used shoes in my collection, to the point that there's a crack over here now, which I did while I by mistake used this while kicking on my scooter, and I got a crack here. Otherwise, there's not a single damage. And recently, the sole came off, so you can see a little bit of gluing that I've done. Because to be honest, I'm not still ready to part with these. They have been used like for, like, you can say 7 generations by me, and I wear them with pretty much everything. I wear them as a daily wear shoe, I wear them as a party shoe, I wear them as an office shoe, anything. So these are one of my most favorite and the most used shoes in my collection. And these were bought for, I don't know, not even 500. This was, I think, 250. Imagine, for 250 rupees, the cost per use is like in minus the amount of times I have worn them in the past 6 years. This is fabulous. These people should be a brand for the durability and sturdiness of this thing. They should actually be a very popular brand because the design is also so classy. Anyway, enough babbling. This is the star of most used shoes in my collection. And now a pair of very classy loungewear slippers. Look at this. It almost looks like the grill of the Taj Hotel. It was so classy. This is, I think, from, yeah, Forever Glam. It is showing some signs of wear and tear, so you can understand how much I have used them. I even carried them to Egypt during my trip last Feb, and yeah, I have worn them in all my hotel stays in the last year. They are very comfortable as loungewear slippers. Love them, very classy. A lot of people ask me where I have bought them from. So these are mules actually. These are called, these types of slippers are called mules. And I got hooked to them after I watched one of the YouTubers that I follow had showcased this kind of mules in one of her vlogs, and I just felt like I had to buy something similar, and fortunately I found these. I don't know it was online or offline, I really don't know, from a store, but I'll try to find something similar and link it down below. Trust me, they are very classy. and very comfortable. And there are another set of loungewear slippers, that is these from Luna Blue. I don't want to show you much because they're horrendously soiled now. And unlike the other shoes, this is not getting washed off very easily, which I'm very very upset about because these were quite expensive. I bought them online only. I'll link them down below in case you want a darker color. But really disappointed that they are not getting washed up very easily. But I wear them very often on my stays in hotels. They are very comfortable. Like this rubber is very very comfortable, especially in my summer trips. I'm sorry, especially if I'm traveling in the monsoon time. I find these kind of slippers because they have a very good grip. If you see, you don't slip because if there's any water collected here and there. So yeah, love this pair of slippers as well. And that's about it. Okay, so that pretty much sums up my new and most used pairs of shoes in my collection. I hope you liked my new pairs of shoes and the old ones as well. I will try to link them down below. Some of them were bought online. So, in case you want to buy something, if you liked the video, please do hit the like button and subscribe. And let me know which one was your best pair of shoes from the ones that I showed you. I'll see you again in the next vlog, guys. Take care, have fun, happy shopping.